Hello, everybody. Welcome to Divine Insights. I am on Gulfport Beach at Pavilion 6. For those of you that are near Gulfport and would like an in-person reading for the evening, I'll be here till around like 8:15, 8:30. So if you're local and you would like a reading, please let me know. Let's see. I can't share the platform. Let's see. So I guess we'll just go from here. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you've had a great week so far. And feel free to hop on and request a reading. I have someone in front of me that I'll start the readings with. But I have many of my favorite decks. And so if you see Gulfport Beach in the background, hello, welcome. So we just completed our new moon ceremony this evening. It went so well. It was so fun. And so it's just starting to get dark a little bit. So I hope everybody's doing great. Feel free to request a reading. I'm going to start with my friend Linda in front of me. But like I said, feel free at any time to request a reading. All right, sure, Latoya, absolutely. So all readings are done on a donation basis to help support New Thought Community of Gulfport. The donation information is above and below the video, or I think it's above. I'm not sure yet, but the information's around the video somewhere, and people can make a donation at PayPal at Unity of Gulfport, at gmail.com. Venmo is at Unity of Gulfport. No, Latoya, these are not only paid readings, but they're done on donation, so we always appreciate people's support. And then people want to donate on the website. It's www.unityofgulfport.org/give. And so anyway, I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be with Linda for a good few minutes, and then we'll return to you, Latoya. So I hope all is well and that everybody's doing well. Okay, I think it's this one, Linda. So I'm going to shuffle those right there. Yep. It's pretty nice. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
Oh, there's trouble. It's Mike. Hey.
So for those of you that are new to Divine Insights, we host this usually online, but because I'm doing the new moon ceremony, I was leading the ceremony tonight. We did it in Gulfport as well. And so basically, there are all different ways intuitive information can get to us. I often use these cards to help connect, but I don't need them anymore. But they're a great way to all different ways, all different decks. I think I have like 100 decks, but yeah, they're a great way to connect and have a visual kind of positive spiritual message in front of you in your hands. All right, Linda, you ready? Okay. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, they have an outside meeting. It's outside. Right there off the flight pass.
All right, Linda, flip them over for me. Oh, look at this. It says, "You are the Oracle." Isn't that nice? Yeah, you are the Oracle.
Is that the name of the cards?
No, these are Rebecca Campbell. These are Work Your Light, but the author is Rebecca Campbell. Artwork by Danielle Noel. Yep. All right, so flip them over for me.
Flip them over?
Yep. Yep. All right. Do you have any specific questions before we look at the cards?
Yeah.
Well, I'm working on my healing, so I would like to release any blocks that I'm maybe creating in my mind or my emotions, or
okay.
I just want to, or if there's anything I need to do, or whatever.
I'm here when you talk about that. The image that comes is that I feel like there's a heaviness around your mind.
Okay.
The more that you're able to clear your mind and connect to like meditative energy, I feel that it will help everything. That's what I'm getting intuitively. I know there's a lot of different angles on that, but really the meditative space and breathwork space, I feel would be so helpful to your nervous system. Just in general, to just calm yourself and to connect even to you have a very strong connection to spirit. and I feel that the more that you're able, even if it throughout the day as much as you can. I know there's a lot of emotion around it and fear around it and worry, and so
It's when my body feels slow, and then that gets my attention. And that's harder for me to.
it is. It makes everything harder. I understand that because my mind is just like this. I get it. I mean, the more that I'm able to take, for me, I need to sometimes move. Like I need to walk or swim or to settle my brain, and then it's easier to get into meditative space.
The problem is I don't feel like moving.
I know.
Sometimes I can when I get really tired. So
I understand, but there's always a brink between, for me, the tiredness versus the extreme tiredness. I feel when I was in that space, and so I have to come on. But yes, so the meditative space I think would be really helpful for your mind because I know that you like to think a little bit, and even if you set like a meditation goal per day, I think it'd be so helpful to you. Yeah. So let's turn.
Yeah, I was kind of getting the guidance. Well, kind of getting the guidance to not feel guilty for having done that or having to rest or something.
No, to let go of that.
Because I've been thinking, oh, gee, how come I'm supposed to do this? And instead of thinking of it as a good thing, it's okay to let my body rest. That's the way you see it.
Yeah, like sometimes there are days. There's many days when I never want to rest. It's always good for me. But when I'm able to practice spiritual connection in that resting, somehow it always helps me. Like whether that be intuitive writing, whether that be meditating with vibration. Like I know it's not fun, Linda. I know.
Something about the time of day that I just can't. Like there's about an hour around noon or so. It's like I can't do anything but rest. I can't meditate. I can't.
Okay. Then honor that. Yeah. So the first card is Council of Light. You have a lot of spirit helpers and you're very connected. I mean, your whole life has really been about spiritual community and spiritual teaching and a lot of other things. Like you're so connected to this realm. I forget, so am I, and I always forget to call them in because, from the metaphysical perspective, our angels can't help us unless we ask, right? That's so you're so connected. It's almost like they're wanting you to ask more and call them in. I always forget that.
I even thought of calling them Council of Light. I was asked.
Well, I don't think it matters how we call them, but yeah, you could. Yeah, totally.
Really cool.
It is a Council of Light. Like these are our master helpers, and I always think it's my past loved ones, like my grandmother, my father. And my past kitty cats, my archangels, my the Divine Mother. I know I have a lot of that energy around me because of my mother being so sick when I was a child. So or the connection to even our highest self, or the energy of the ethereal.
Because I asked for that anyway, but maybe I need to be reminded. And sometimes thinking
totally.
And thinking of it this way instead of just asking spirit for help, or ask for guidance anyway. I like,
When you look at this image, do you see the light, the chakras? And when I'm in, especially if I'm in a low place, or I just feel like I'm in a negative place about my emotional or physical healing or whatever it might be, or mind healing. I really focus on pulling the divine energy in through my seventh chakra into my down into me, specifically my heart, because my heart is usually messing up everything somehow because it blocks. I'm so connected to my heart that if my heart's off, I can't heal it anyway. But if you look at this card, it's pulling in the frequency of the divine and lighting up and pulling it down. And look, even I think, is it the solar plexus or the heart? I think it's this. This is the solar plexus. So it's pulling the divine energy in through the seventh chakra, and then the third eye, throat chakra down in, but into our core of self, and then flowing it down into the earth, like that continuum of that light and that vibration. And so they're reminding you have access to that. This has been your world for your whole life. It's a connection to the divine realm, right? Or the religious the spiritual community and that energy.
Well, in terms of astrology, my son is in the 9th house, which is religion, higher education.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's wherever the sun is in your chart when you're born, that's like your life's work. That's like what you do. Yours is
wow.
Yours has got to be something like that. So
I don't know. I haven't even looked at all the period. but I guess what I'm saying is don't forget that you have this as a tool, because I feel like if you can find a way to clear your mind and connect to that energy, like this is your power card. I feel like when people come to Earth, I feel they have extra gifts. Oh no, the cards went. Let me see what. Can you grab the other one?
Okay, we're good.
Awesome. Okay, no worries.
Yeah, that's it. To weight them down. Well, thank you. That's helpful. Because
But don't forget, you have this connection, and I feel that's going to be your most healing force of anything you do. It
it's
just,
more powerful than I've been thinking. Maybe I've been praying, but I haven't thought of it as. I love the council of life. That seems like my like my higher.
in the research, it's the people that have the faith that get better the fastest.
Yeah.
And to not and also think of all the times. Somebody just asked me this the other day. It was Leslie. She said, think of all the times the universe has stepped in ways you could have never predicted and helped you in so much. Like the power of that. Like not only like so much beyond a coincidence.
Yes.
Some periods of when you look back and you go, wow, the universe so supported every aspect of whatever the situation was. Like and like so you know that it's possible. And you've lived this you've lived this life for so long, you know the divine potential of the divine. I mean, the potential, like how big is your God? That's what Kimberly has always said to me years ago. How big is your God? It's way bigger than anything, right? How big, that idea. And so, so don't forget, this is your power card, your connection.
Even if there's all these physical symptoms that are bothering me, and they don't disappear just because I ask,
I wish it worked that way.
Yeah.
Well, in some way, it depends on belief systems too. I'm not saying it's not possible.
It depends on what?
Your belief system. Like it depends on it, and it depends on the circumstances and a lot of other factors. But it's that not blind belief that it will get better. Like that helps everything in our body calm, our nervous system, our mind, our stress level. There's the belief that it like in the faith factors. Don't forget that's your strongest. That's your power card. That's one of your greatest tools that I don't think you're using enough. They're saying that it will be just greatly more helpful to you.
Right, that's good. Those are great cards.
It says this. I don't like the word niggle, but it says trust the niggle, which means like your gut. Is there anything you're not doing that you know you should be doing? And it could be anything. I don't know. Just in anything in your life. I want you to ask yourself, is there anything around any of the healing stuff, any of the relationship stuff, any of the self-development stuff, any of your connection to source?
Well, I mean, lately I've been thinking, you know how it's good to clean out your area and clutter and things like that?
Yeah.
Well, I just haven't had the energy to do that. But when we were doing the meditation, before, I was thinking, well, I should clear what I can. Tosha Silver's big on that.
Oh, yeah, I believe, big believer in that, yeah.
And she is a Capricorn. Of course, she's not sick or anything. I mean, she didn't have symptoms.
Yeah.
So it's easy for her to do that because she talks about that all the time.
I'm hearing the words just 5 minutes at a time. Just do it for 5 minutes at a time. Little increments.
Yeah.
You can even put it on your phone.
Well, I can,
Even during commercials, if you're watching TV.
it's like we don't have TV anymore.
I watch TV.
You don't have TV either, do you? Yeah. I cut off the cable because it's too expensive. So.
I know, yeah, I know.
And I wasn't watching it.
So then, okay, so decluttering will de-stress you too, visually. Yeah, because anything you can to just simplify things and make it easier for you.
Simplify what? I'm sorry.
So just visual, like if things are chaotic around you, find a way to align them.
Yeah, because that's partly my, when I'm stuck at home, that's really brings me down. It's hard to.
I understand. I'm like that too. I'm very sensitive to energy.
Yeah, it's like I can't seem to,
So I want you to ask if there's anything that's stealing your energy right now. Think on it, because boundaries, I feel it's around your energy, and I don't know if it's your thought energy. It might be your own brain stealing your energy with thoughts, because my mind can be a little spinny sometimes. But think, where in my life am I losing my energy, and how can I correct it? Are there any actions or ways I can show up differently in my life that I can help the align my boundaries better.
I mean, I worry, you know, about money.
So
and stuff.
I understand,
You know.
but is there any way of stopping the cycle? Because I've been pondering this too. Worry never helps anything,
I know.
and it just makes it worse.
And so I really had to step and tell myself that. I mean, I paid the rent no matter what, you know.
Yeah,
I
you're there.
paid
You figure it
you
out.
know, and it's worked. And just have to keep trusting. But sometimes it
Trust is hard, but
Yeah.
sometimes if I can't trust with my mind, I can clear my mind.
you can clear your mind how.
Like if I with meditation, breath work, movement, slow movement.
It's hard for me to clear my mind when I'm really
I know.
stressed. I mean,
But that's the piece of it that I think that if you can wrangle your mind maybe in a better way, a little bit,
at night
it's
before
tools.
bed, I think
It's hard.
I mean, I can meditate before bed. I can get in a good space at night. But the next day, I'm not as good at that. It's just not as, you know, the energy's not as easy.
So this is about you taking action when you're guided to take action and not overthinking it. Breaking the chain is like doing. It's the energy of Aries, taking action now.
Yes, it is.
And that's what they're wanting you to focus on. If you get the thought, oh, I should be doing this, then rather than waste the energy doing this about it, just do it, even if it's for 5 minutes, do it for 5 minutes. Because there's something in the energy of action that brings more energy to us. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. And then it's this mirror. Who or what is triggering you?
Well, my husband triggers me sometimes. I mean, I just, you know.
When I touch that card, I feel it's a lot around your kids and what that message is telling you. Your mind is telling you about it. It's about you. Don't. When your heart hurts about your kids, don't listen to anything your mind tells you about. It's negative about you. Just clear it. The criticalness. No, just leave it.
Because you know the story about me.
I do. I know that it's very heavy on your heart.
My other daughter called me. I mean, she's good to me. We talked yesterday. She's much better.
Yeah.
So you're just saying not to believe any of that stuff.
Yeah, clear your mind. I feel the number one thing that would be most helpful to you, Linda, is managing the flow of your mind, which can be difficult. I'd be reading positive stuff. I'd be listening to positive stuff. I'd be going to positive stuff, which I see you doing some of this. Yeah. And then when you can't do it, then find a way to clear your mind. Meditate, breath work, even journaling. Those are the tools I use the most.
Yeah.
Or find something else that interests you in the metaphysical area, that you can think about something else besides the looping. That's what I would do.
Oh, doing this here and getting out.
Yeah, you did a great job getting out.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came. I was really happy to see you.
Yeah, me too.
And so your priestess, this is about you. This is your spiritual leadership energy. So whenever an opportunity comes to express that spiritual leadership energy, this card is about you embracing it, because that's part of why you came here as a human.
Right.
Yeah.
You like to give a talk or whatever.
Yeah, at talk, or when you have the energy at workshop, or connecting with somebody one-on-one, mentoring, or any little thing.
You know, in my work.
Yes, of course. But even outside of that, I think it would actually bring your energy into you. I know it's like, I know when you're tired you don't want to do more, but I think even a little bit would help you. It would energize you spiritually. Maybe.
Well, because in the past, there was no problem with it. But now it's like my body.
I understand. I understand totally. But even if you committed and even told the person, hey, I may need to reschedule because of A, B, and C. But even if you did it a little bit, I think it would fuel you somehow in your heart.
Well, I agreed to speak on Mother's Day. You know,
Definitely do that. Yeah.
And the last time I spoke there, I did really well. I told you.
Awesome. Yeah.
But I was really afraid I wouldn't have it. In the mornings is when I don't have energy. And I was really afraid. So, I did well.
Great.
Wonderful. So, I just have to trust them.
Trust. It always is about trust. Anything, any question or struggle we need. So, okay, hold on a second. Okay, Latoya, sorry, I went a little long with this one. Yes, take care. Good to see you. So, one last question, because I have to move on. So, any one last question?
I mean, the thought has been coming to is not to be so hard on myself. That's
always
the stone I put in. You know,
oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're thinking about that. It's gentleness.
What did you say?
I want you to focus on gentleness.
Gentleness, okay. Because I've been feeling guilty that I have to lay down and rest for an hour. You know,
No,
how
no
come I
guilt.
have
Just,
that?
just go with it. Yeah.
You know, how come I have to do this? Instead of that, I was got the thought to say, why can't I rest? What's wrong with
Exactly. You can rest.
Yeah, and then why is that a bad thing? You know?
So the key word here that I'm hearing intuitively is gentleness. I want you to write that somewhere. Everything. Do you want to take pictures of these? Or it's okay. Okay. Charlotte, are you still here? Is Charlotte still here? My phone is starting to die, so I'm gonna need to get off. But whoever's still on here, I can see one person. I know there's other people in the background, but thank you so much for being here. It's a little bit different format tonight, and my phone is actually running out of battery, so I'm gonna have to head off for now. But anyway, I hope all is well, and many blessings for a beautiful week ahead. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll be Divine Insight 7:30 p.m. next week. So take care, many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.